Good evening, this is Dan with Index Option Trading on May the 25th after the market close, and we're looking at a chart of light sweet crude oil futures for the month of June. And despite making a bear flag, the futures moved up today. So that is just contrary to what it is. The oil went up today as a result because the dollar was lower. And there were some other news that were happening. Let's take a look at the equity size and what happened. The equities also went up here today, fractionally, not much, 5.4 points. And this is a kind of a ladder that this SPX is making right now. This is synonymous to a bull flag, and this kind of trading which is going down. And if this will shoot out from here 1320 and above to 1340, market is extremely oversold, and the stochastic is in the corner. You can see whenever the stochastic is like this, the market usually rebounds. As a result, today it was a technical bounce, but it did not stayed very long, and the volume did not pick up as much, but it did not close above the 50-day moving average, which is 1330 level, something around there. 1330 would be great, but if this market starts shooting out from here, from this bull flag on a higher volume, then we'll have a rally going up here. So let's take a look at some other, and we're going to come back here and look at NDX, which is the technology side, and see how the market has been doing on it. This is not doing well at all. If you look at it, it's closed three successive sessions below the 50-day moving average, way below, and extremely oversold. And it can technically, it can bounce really. And RUT, which had a better day here, 10 points up, and you can see a white candle, extremely oversold on the stochastic, but way below this 830 level, which it needs to clear before it becomes bullish again. So we are looking at a 9-month charts here, and just for the sake of it, just go back and take a look at the SPY, which is the volume indicator, and take a look at it. What SPY did, the volume was 150 million shares, extremely oversold readings, and it didn't close above the 50-day moving average. The stock that made headlines today was Netflix, and we completely missed this move, which is okay. It is clearing a base here. You can see this base it has formed, and gradually it shot out from that base today on a monster volume, 7.9 million shares, a lot of volume, but it's getting overbought here. And this kind of a volume and this kind of clearing the base, which was the highest point, was here 254.98. add 10 cents to it is 255.08, and it went sailing past that amount clearly. And if there's any other weakness, this stock is destined to go a lot higher because there's no resistance on the left, and it should just fly. But if there's any weakness here, we should get into this trade pretty soon. And take a look at LULU, which is Lululemon, and that stock hasn't done anything here, just fractionally closed at 97. Volume was decent on it, but it didn't go anywhere. And the other stock that is making a lot of noise here these days is CF, which is CF Industries Holding, and it's also clearing a base on base type pattern here. This was a base here and formed another base here, and finally it broke out on heavy volumes here, and today the volume was pretty good. It went up 4 points to 150. These two stocks were really dominating the news here today, and we're looking at it, either of these two stocks in the future. See if I can get any position. Take a look at Baidu, which is still below its 50-day moving average, and the 50-day and the 21-day is clearly coming down. So it's a bearish stand. Some of these stocks are really bearish at this point, but since the market is not above the 50-day moving average, we really have to be careful when we're trying to put some long positions out there. But some of the stocks buck the trend, just like Netflix did today.